Hi, it's Jon, and we just spent the night here at the beautiful Archerfield Fairy Garden in the southeast of Scotland. And I'm just going to take you on a little walk with me to show you what it's like when we stay here. We just woke up to this beautiful sunrise. It's about 9 a.m, so it's quite late for us to be getting up. Lucky to have a shower in the motorhome, so that was awesome. And as you can see from my face, after spending all night in what was a very windy night, winds up to about 45 miles per hour, but we were safe, we were warm, which was good. And it's a really magical place. It's a large estate owned originally by the Manor House, which is just down there. It's hard to see on the camera, but part of it's kind of been taken over by, there's a cafe just behind me, which is really beautiful food, and then there's this walk, just behind me, the Ferry Walk, which takes you down, and it's a really magical place. I think every day it's open to the public, and every day what must be hundreds of children and families come down here, and they really just spend time kind of exploring the magic of fairies, the little houses, the little stories, and it's just a really beautiful location. Also down here are just some beautiful spaces. We're very close to the sea, and it's very flat, except for the wind. And when I'm here, I had a really beautiful meditation, so I couldn't really sleep at around 5 a.m, which is usually when I get up, but I really wanted to just try and sleep in for a change and rest more. But I had a short meditation, and what came through was that I should, in every space, there is the opportunity to heal and to send healing love energy to it. And with every thought that we have, there is a feeling. With every feeling, there is an intention. And with every intention, there is a manifestation. And so really, your reactions to the space and time that you're around really can help affect the future and your experience of that location. You can choose to heal it and make it even more beautiful. You see just behind me two little, as we call them, lochs in Scotland, lakes in England. So yeah, I really loved that meditation message. There's definitely a lot of space where I live, and also here to heal. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's an honour to be able to help. And as I walk down this path, I also feel a resonance with the location, like I've been here before in other lifetimes, but it was a very different looking location, and I don't recall exactly what my role was here. It could have just been travelling through or staying here briefly, but there is definitely a magic to this place. Not just the fact that someone built a fairy garden here, but I think also all of the energies of the children and the families that come down here to explore that magic. I mean, my children are 14 and 11, and they felt the magic. They wanted to be 3 or 6 years old again when they would come down here, and I feel the same, you know. And it doesn't matter how old you get, you never stop feeling these high vibrations, the magic. Even when you close down to it, it's still there, and it just comes through in different ways. Hi, it's Jon, and today in meditation I felt that every space, every time we visit has the opportunity for us to heal that environment, to heal the vibration, to heal, forgive and release those energies. And with every thought there is a feeling, and with every feeling an intention, and with every intention a manifestation. And as our feelings rise in love, we manifest love for these spaces, for the healing, for these energies. Thank you. Sending my love from the Ferry Garden in Scotland. I love you. Okay, we are now recording. We have the dog Patch. Hello Patch. And this is the fairy trail. You can always feel the excitement of all the kids that come down here every day, all the families. It's a really beautiful location. We're just down at the kind of flats before the Firth of Forth, which goes out to the North Sea. So we're down by the coast, and here's a little butterfly where you can pose. My son was stood on that yesterday, and here we have the little people entrance. That's handy for me. The fairy trail has a fairy tale. Here we go. Come on, Patch. Let's go through here. It's a bit small, but there's a magnet holding it closed, which is good. I'm not going to read all the signs, but they say, welcome to the trail in the old Archerfield wood. Allow yourself to drift into a magical mood. It's fantastic. You see the sun's just coming up. Oh, it's so beautiful. So through this trail there are a series of fairy houses, and each one they get to tell you a little bit of a story about the fairy. And door number 1, you're at the first door. Knock, knock, knock. Gentle now, don't break the lock. Behind this red door, fairy Bella lives. A friendly fairy with much love to give. And there's her little house. They are so cute. I'm not going to try and open the door because we did take a look yesterday and it's a bit broken. You okay, Patchy? There's door number 3. Oh, that's where Fairy Puck lives. My family think that he looks like me, or maybe I look like Fairy Puck. But yeah, I can see the resemblance. And then we're down towards. Oh, this was like a green archway. So in the summer, when we came down here, this was totally green. And as you walk through this archway, Hannah Mori was able to see, like, you could see like a little kind of stick figure of a little green entity. It was super cool. And I think if you looked at all those shapes and leaves, you could just see loads of different shapes and things that were super magical. And then as we come down here, oh, here's the door. That's super fun. It's like a portal. I love the magic of a door that leads nowhere, or so we think. If we just come down here, let's take a look. Oh, Patch is going to ruin the illusion. Patch, come here. Okay, well, what would have happened is, oh, here we go. Patch, this way, come around this way. Good boy. There we go. So it basically just leads nowhere, which I love. Or maybe it does. Maybe it leads into like a different dimension and you just can't really tell immediately. It's really just like an Alice in Wonderland type door. Fantastic. Yeah, we camped here last night. It was quite a funny story because we weren't sure with the lockdown rules, which are actually easing up in our area of Scotland. We weren't sure if we could come or if they were open to let motorhomes stay over. But they were so busy with like takeouts and their cafe, they couldn't answer the phone for us to check. And so we actually kind of gave up and we were about to head off and go somewhere else local, and we couldn't because we forgot our masks, which are required in places by law. So the funny thing was, we went back home, and I'd messaged the place on Instagram just to check, and they got back to me and said, yeah, we're open, you can come down and you can stay in your motorhome for the night. We just need to go into the cafe. There's a really funny bird up there, making a really funny noise. But yeah, the short story is we just completely changed. We just got like our stuff packed, filled up the motorhome with water, and then just came down here straight away. Ate, like I had an amazing meal, and then we went for a walk around the fairy garden, but it was like dark and cold. It's cold now, really cold, but it's not so bad. Let me just see if I can capture this bird. It's making a really funny noise. I don't know if it's like maybe a magpie. It's so cute. Hang on a second. See some crows. But yeah, it was kind of like squawking, and it was almost like a budgie or something. You don't get those in Scotland. Well, not unless they escape from someone's house. Okay, let's keep walking. Yes, the garden loops around there. It was quite funny because one of these, there's a couple of rabbits fighting, maybe from Watership Down. But there's a deer down there that Patch often thinks is a dog, which is quite funny. Not a real deer, just like a little sculpture of one. Yeah, as I walk through here, I just feel it's like a tangible excitement, almost an excitement of what the day will bring. Like every day brings new visitors, brings new energies, new life. And I love that even though we're really into winter now, there's still so much activity here, and it's still a beautiful walk. And even if you took down the signs and you took away the little fairy houses, there would still be a real magic to this location. So beautiful. This is door number 12. You might not be able to hear me because of the wind. Apologies for that. And who lives here? This is fairy teacher Lorcan. Wow, it's such a cool house. Love your house, Lorcan. Just catch the sun behind it. Wow, and there's Patch having a good sniff. He's taking me around the back of a tree. And door number 13. It says only a few doors to rat-tat-tat. At this lovely setting is a fairy baker Pat. He'll keep the fairies fed until it's time for bed. He makes fairy dust, or so it has been said. Shh. Fantastic, lovely house. Let's see if I can get the sun next to your house. Beautiful house, Pat. Very nice. Come on, Patch. Come on, boy. You love it here, don't you? I think it's open to dogs, and they recently opened the cafe to the dogs, so it's full of dog smells, I'm sure. Okay, I'm just going to flip the camera around. Okay, so I think we're at the end of the trail. There's the butterfly wings, and bless you, Patch. I don't know if I can stand it. Should we try, Patch? Come this way. I'm gonna try and step down here. I think I'm a bit big. There we go. My butterfly wings. Oh, I should definitely do a John Talks stood here. That would be so cool. But yeah, it's beautiful with the sunrise. And so this is like a picture frame. So you stand here, and then you can see the fairy wings down behind the child, I guess, or a silly grown-up like me. So beautiful. Let's just head out here. See if we can frame it. Oh, there we go. That's it framed. So beautiful. Right, well this is the end. Thank you so much for watching. It's always an adventure to take you with me to somewhere new, and thank you for watching all my music, my Jon talks, fun videos like this, or at least fun for me. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I want you to take care and drink lots of water, get plenty of rest, and always believe in yourself so you can achieve anything. Thank you for watching. Send Mother from Scotland. I love you.